Black Ops 4, a game that I had to try out and see what all the hype was about. The game launches with 13 beautiful maps, 4 are remastered, and Nuketown is coming later in November. There is a Blackout mode that seems to be all the rage at the moment, and finally Zombies, a mode that has become a staple of the franchise since its inception in World at War. Off the bat, this is a fun, fast-paced arcade shooter that really captures the essence of what makes arena shooters addictive. If you like Call of Duty before, well, you're going to love this, and for me, someone who took a break from the franchise, I found it quite fun. The multiplayer is good, especially if you want to play casually. I found myself going on 5+ kill streaks regularly, not because I'm great at the game, but I think it's because of the changes to the health that have now been up to 150. So you can turn and actually engage the enemies, something in past Call of Duty games I thought I could never do. Is the game still infuriating? At times, of course it is. Getting one-shotted by a 9-year-old running a sniper with a 20 times zoom where you have literally no chance of engaging back with them is still there. But the game has placed more emphasis on tactical gameplay. By that I mean you have to pick what combatant you want to engage first with. The extra milliseconds you have because of extra health means you can prioritise. However, it could be said that the increase in health is also its biggest annoyance. Now, it's quite difficult to string together more than a couple enemies at a time. Also, in other news, no supply drops, which was leaked yesterday. Woo! Modes in multiplayer. We have the standard game modes such as TDM and Domination, which is mostly what I play. We also have now some new modes such as Heist, which is about grabbing the cash in the centre of the map and taking it to the extraction zone. It's not really that fun to play, and I did get bored of it after a few matches. Then we have Control, which I believe is new, and that is about attack and defend. I don't really enjoy that all that much. It's kind of like Hardpoint or Domination. I guess it centres the fighting. However, the games are very short, as it's constantly stop and start, as lives are limited. So overall, in terms of game modes, there isn't many new ones here, but it didn't bother me all that much. But I wanted to see some more goofy ones like Uplink. It was just something new to sink your teeth into. With Zombies, they have added a new game mode called Rush, and this is just an effort to spice things up a bit. You have to kill a certain amount of zombies and then you move on to the next arena. The zombies are set at what looks like an average difficulty, but it gets increasingly harder when you have to go into, say, a tight room with 50 zombies there. The objective here is to get the most points. It's a fun little pastime, but won't be taking any of the glory away from the standard zombies. But one thing that needs to be addressed is the elephant in the room. The lack of campaign for me was a big disappointment. I enjoy playing Call of Duty campaigns as they're very cinematic and add more value to the overall package. If the campaign is a big draw for playing Call of Duty for you, well, there is something for you, I guess, as the zombie storyline is back, where you can complete different Easter eggs and all that kind of stuff. Personally though, I did feel like there was a big thing missing. The campaign also allows players to get used to the new changes and gameplay, so for me, it was a big disappointment. Also, was it just me, but when I was watching the intro cinematics for the zombies, and I was just thinking, why didn't Treyarch make a full-fledged single player for zombies with proper missions and cutscenes instead of just having to survive until you go down? It's just a suggestion. I feel like they have really missed on a potentially amazing experience. Watching the cinematic for Blood of the Dead, I want to know more. Also, maybe what if in the zombie campaign it turned into sort of a strategy simulation game, so you had to, say, collect survivors and assign different people to certain safe houses that you have captured, and the objective could be to, say, push the zombies out of the city. I don't know, just feel like Black Ops 4 is missing out on an amazing story mode. The zombie mode introduces 3 new maps, with 1 map classified locked behind the season pass, which by the way I would not recommend buying just yet unless you know you will be playing this game for months down the line. For me, I'm going to be playing this game on and off. So far, I have enjoyed what I have played, but can't see myself playing this game all the time. XI is a fun gladiator style map. I like the art style of the map. The underground area did get me killed a lot, as you can get trapped down there. So I tended to stay on the overground. You have Voyage of Despair, a map set on the Titanic. This by far is my most favourite zombies map. It's close, it's intense, you can teleport from one side to the other, so if you do get in a sticky situation, you can just teleport to the other side. My highest round so far is 16, but that map is very hard, but very enjoyable. The zombies are more smart now, especially as I haven't played the zombies for a few years now, so I have noticed the changes tenfold. They don't just run in one direction, they will trap you now, which adds more skill to it. The other map is Blood of the Dead, which is based off Mob of the Dead. It is also a good map, but I guess we can say goodbye to campaigns, especially for the next couple of games, which is quite sad. I still stand by the notion that Battle Royale should just be another game mode, not a game mode that has to remove a campaign. I'm not a game designer, but I'm sure it would not have taken them that long to conjure up the Blackout map, as they are just all old maps into one big map. That's because I've played so many. I think Call of Duty was trying to sort of jump on the bandwagon, however I think they arrived just at the right time, as I can see Battle Royale modes dying off soon, maybe in the next year or so. I guess all good things have to come to an end. A lot of people are saying this is the best mode, however for me no one mode in this game is a standout for me. The zombies is my favourite and the multiplayer is also fun and engaging, but none of the modes really grabs my attention. Final note, if you enjoy Call of Duty then you will love this. If you hate Call of Duty then it's not really going to change your mind, but if you are in between and just want something new to play, definitely buy this. It's really worth it. Even if it could be said it feels very similar and includes a lot of remastered maps, a bit too much for me, but my score for Black Ops 4 has to be a 7.5, so I would recommend to go out and buy this game if you enjoy fast-paced shooters. It's Call of Duty still, and that leaves you the final question. Are you okay with that? If yes, then buy it. If you enjoyed the video then make sure to like it, as it does help me a lot. If you want to see more of this type of content then make sure to subscribe. And until next time, have a good one.